Hello. I recorded an entire video that I tried really hard on, and it was the second time I tried filming it, because the first time I tried filming it, I filmed for like an hour, and my heart just wasn't in it. I felt like a dancing clown. I felt like Carrie Dubeck. It just wasn't working. So last night I was a little bit tipsy, so I tried filming it again, and it went really well. I thought it was awesome. I watched the video back. I looked great. I looked adorable. I looked like a cutie patootie. I was sounding somewhat intelligent. It was a video I had partially scripted. I had written a bunch of stuff out. Long story short, I deleted the entire thing on accident. Obviously, you know, the universe is telling me I'm just not supposed to shoot this video. So this video is going to be every benign thing that has happened to me recently, or is happening, or I've been doing. I lost the scoop for my cat's food. Right? Like the scooper that was in there, I lost it. I accidentally threw it away with one of the bags. And I'm too lazy to buy new ones, so I've just been like grabbing it with my hands and putting it in the bowl. Which, a couple things. One, I don't know how he feels about that. Sometimes I do swear he watches me do it and he's like, ew. Like, I can see it in his eyes, kind of like, well, you know, I don't have any input on this, but like, ew. The problem is, once I do that, then I have to go wash my hands every single time, because otherwise there's like crummies on my hand, and it's gross. Dude, so like, he used to have food in the feeder, and I had to stop doing that because he got a little large, according to the veterinarian. So now I scoop it every day instead of scooping it once every couple weeks. And so now the bag keeps staying open because I don't have a container for it. And now I've been feeling with my hands, I'm like, it's kind of stale. But I don't know if cats, like, do they care about stale food? Do they know? Do they have a concept of like, oh, this is supposed to be crunchier? I feel bad. I don't want to be feeding my cat stale food, but I'm like, I don't know if they really know, you know? I got a new lunch bag because my lunch bag is too small, and every time I put my stuff in it, I'm like trying to like jigsaw puzzle my stuff in there. And literally a week ago, I was like, wait, I'm an adult and a lunch bag is $7. So now I own this nice big lunch bag. And the reason I had the small one was because it was supposed to go in my book bag, but I don't go to school anymore, so I can have a big lunch bag. Isn't this really riveting? Thanks for watching. I've been using my wardrobe as a standing desk. Now this has completely changed the game. I'm gonna grab my tripod. I've been using this as a standing desk because I was sitting down all day, every single day, and it made me feel fucking crazy. It's not even like an exercise thing. It literally is just like the sitting made me go nuts. So I've been using my wardrobe as a standing desk because it's conveniently, literally the perfect height for me to stand there. And so then on top of that, I put two boxes on top of each other. And then I put my laptop right here, and I got my little keyboard, which is at the perfect height for me, almost like it was designed to be my standing desk. And this is where I work all day. Issue is, I have developed a cat allergy at some point in the last year or so. I think it's because I lived in an apartment with a problem. No, because I allegedly lived in an apartment that I suspect may have had mold. However, officially, my landlord did get it tested and it did not have mold. So I cannot tell you that my old apartment at had mold. However, I suspected it had mold, and here are some pictures of my moldy belongings from when I lived in that apartment that officially and legally did not have mold. Anyway, after I lived in the molded apartment, I think I developed a cat allergy because my lungs were so, like, weak from all of that. And so now sometimes when I'm standing in my wardrobe, because, you know, if I wear these clothes, I don't always wash these. Like, I don't always wash a shirt when I wear it. That sounded gross, but like, these are shirts that you don't have to wash. Like, you wash a t-shirt every time. You don't wash a button down every time. Or like a jacket. Like, you don't wash a jacket every single time. And so sometimes when I'm standing here with my head buried in my clothes with my cat allergy, it does make my allergies act up. So I've had to wash these. I actually just washed all of this just to like have a 2026 a little reset. And that leads me to my next point, which is my furnace filter. Also, I just got this shirt actually at the thrift store. Wait, I'm gonna do a thrift haul because I just had the craziest thrift haul last week at Goodwill. But okay, first the furnace. This past week, I have been snowed in because we got like 100 inches of snow. And ow, fuck. So I've been snowed in. I have really not left my apartment at all this past week. And basically, where can I like stand that my head is gonna fit? Okay. All week I've been like, why am I breathing so poorly? And like I just mentioned, I do have lung problems. I'll be dead by the time I'm 44 of something. But basically, I was having trouble breathing, which I do infamously have breathing problems. And one day my roommate turned the heat up like 1 degree, and all of a sudden I literally was like, had the worst allergic reaction ever, like just like asphyxiation all night, could not breathe, was choking to death on nothing. I was just coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. And so then I thought to myself, okay, wait, if it happened when he turned the heat up, the heat must have a filter, right? And so I discovered, yes, in fact, a furnace does have a filter. And you're supposed to do this every 3 months. So if you have an apartment with a furnace and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe, this is probably it. It's super easy. It's right in this little slot here. I thought you'd have to open the furnace up. You don't. It's right here. Slide it back in. I put it in. I swear an hour later, I was like, it smells so good in here. Like it smelled literally like a field full of daisies. It was gorgeous in here. Like it kind of had like a dusty, musty kind of vibe going on. And that was gone. I'm going to show you the old filter. I just remember, I think it's still in the garbage upstairs. So I do think it was maybe not placebo that I was struggling to breathe, and that replacing this helped. If you have a furnace with a filter, you're supposed to replace it every 3 months. This is your PSA, you know, now that we're all stuck inside. They're only $20. Go buy a furnace filter. While I'm down here, I'm going to grab a snack. Hashtag skinny fridge. I'm going to have a blood orange, which really, this is what an orange should be. I don't know if these are like genetically modified or something to be red, but they are so much better than actual oranges, and they were cheaper. Really quick before I eat my orange, I'm gonna peel back the curtain a little bit and show you. This is where I've been filming some TikToks and Reels and stuff, which is cool for promo for my song Source Material, which will be out soon. I have an empty room in my apartment right now, which, if you know, you know. I'm very excited to have an empty room in my apartment, I can't lie. And not just because I want to use it as a photo studio, although that is a very nice plus. Okay, blood orange time. I already have, this is probably kind of gross. I already have a plate with blood orange scraps in my room from the one that I ate yesterday and never took downstairs. So I'm gonna use the same plate and just put more blood orange peels on it. I feel like, you know, it's the same plate. Like, it's the same food. It doesn't really matter that much. If you're grossed out by that, like, you're allowed to be grossed out by that. I think that's fair. All right, it's blood orange o'clock, baby. I'm super excited. Taste test. Cheers. Straight to roll like that. Yeah, that's so good. That might be the best one I've had so far. That is so good. Bloodorange.com, if you would like to sponsor me, I'm open. My messages are open. This is my go-to. Literally in high school when I used to work at a grocery store, insert picture of that, this was my go-to mid-shift snack. With a single orange, which truthfully I got paid, I think $10 an hour. It might have been like $9.75. I worked after school, so I worked from 5 to 9. So it was like not long enough to be like, let me eat dinner, but I didn't really like eating dinner that late at night. By the time I went on break, it was kind of like time for dinner, but it was like, I don't want to buy dinner at the grocery store every time. I make $9 an hour, so hence the orange. Sometimes a blood orange is dinner, I don't know. God, this is so good. Red roses too. Which is better than what I had stuck in my head earlier, which was Bobby's on Bob, Betty, Bob at the body shop, doing something unholy. That is one of my least favorite songs ever. Someone did it at drag yesterday. I Gotta Be So Real. I fucking I don't even know what they were doing on stage. It could have been magnifique, and I'll never know because the whole time I was sitting there going, I hate this song. And then here comes fucking Kim Petras. Ooh, daddy, if you want it up to daddy. I love Kim Petras too, and I like Sam Smith. I think they've got some classics. I mean, Stay With Me is so good. I love that song. I mean, it's like, you know, it's contemporary, easy listening mom in their minivan music, but it's good. They've got a great voice. It carries a lot of emotion to it. And then Unholy is just fucking terrible. I mean, oh my god. Kim Petras, I'm so sorry. Won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. I'm gonna try to do this without doxing myself, so wait. Look at the sunset. Oh, that's beautiful. I really hate winter, but a winter sunset, I mean, come on. Or winter sunrise, ugh. Gorgeous. Okay, it's time for the Thriftulator. My last benign thing that I've done this last week, and this was 2 weeks ago. I got this thrift haul. I was at Goodwill. My cart was $85. There just was so much good shit. And then I pared it down. Oh yeah, I forgot pants. I got pants too. I also got these, I forgot. But no, it was $85. I pared it down to like $50. I got so much stuff. First of all, this t-shirt, which is so sick. It says, I don't remember what it says. I think it's a tattoo company. Yeah, wait, I'm reading it backwards. Tattoo. I think it's North Carolina. Tattoo. Yeah, I thought this shirt was very cool. I got a pair of brown pants, which do not have a button, unfortunately, but it's like you really like don't need a button. You could just put a belt on. I bought these, I thought these were so cute, and then I realized my boyfriend has almost an identical pair of them that I think is really cute. And whenever he wears them, I'm like, that's like my favorite pair of pants that you wear. They're so cute. So I don't know if that was like a subconscious kind of thing or not, but I got this shirt when me and Bae go to a beer garden in July kind of shirt. I have almost an identical one, which is why I bought it. I have a very similar one in green, so I was like, oh, I'll have two different colors because I love this shirt. This is my going to beer garden in July shirt, of course. And so I have very many of those because I normally dress in all black, but sometimes, you have to kind of fit in with the summery date night vibes, and sometimes a stupid t-shirt with something dumb on it isn't the vibe for that. It's a cute date night shirt. I got this red shirt to go to the gym in. I always end up buying at least one thing that I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. This was my one this time. I think this might have been a soccer jersey from some child sports team. I don't know what to do with this. I don't even wear V-necks. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I thought orange would be cool. I don't fucking know. I got this shirt that says cardio is a cult. It's got dust in my eye. It says cardio is a cult, which obviously it is. I mean, I do run. It's like, I run. It's funny. And I got this. This is like it's a tank top. I don't actually know what CRK is. I think it's basketball or something. I have no idea. I just thought it was cute. I like the color. I'm in a very blue phase this year. I think 2026. Wait, and even better. 2026, the year of the blue. This is the GOAT. This is gonna be my favorite thrift find of this whole year. I know it, and it's only January. I had a jacket just like this when I was like 7 years old, I think. I'll see if I can find a picture of it. Insert here. This was the first piece of clothing I wore that I remember putting on and being like, wait, I look cool. Like, I remember thinking this jacket was so cute when I was a kid. And even better, it's been under freezing all week. It's been like 13 degrees every single day for the last like 9 days. I'm a very cold person. I'm always cold, and I hate being cold. It makes me like angry being cold. This is the warmest thing I've worn in my entire life, and this underneath my leather jacket. To be so real, I didn't love this jacket when I inherited it from him when he passed away, but everyone always compliments me on it. Like I'm not even trying to toot my own horn. Every time I wear this jacket to the bar or out or to see friends or anything, someone is like, oh, I love your jacket. Shout out Grandpa, he had swag, and he had more swag than I even knew, because when I got it, I just wasn't like, I guess I just didn't know. Wait, holy shit. You can see it, like the colors at the window. In any case, this fleece thing combined with that jacket is so warm. I don't even need to wear a hat, and it's warm enough, and it's been 13 degrees. This has changed the game. I'm warm in my house wearing this right now. I think this is like a JCPenney brand. Like, I'm just in awe of how warm this is. Thank you for watching. This video might have just been me having some sort of manic breakdown after discovering that my other video was deleted. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Subscribe for more vloggy, talking stuff. And I make music. I just put 2 new songs out. Here they are. One of them is called Taped to My Ceiling. It's a very guitar, soft, like boy bandy pop song. And the other one's called Shelf Life. It's a more like moody, like OK Lou, Pink Panther-esque, kind of sad, mopey kind of song. I'm gonna show you them on the piano really quick. Okay, I can't sing right now because I'm getting over having a cold and my allergies are still bugging me. So I'm gonna play the chords. I want you to imagine in your head what you think the melody is, and then go listen to the song on Spotify and see if you were right. Okay, and if you were right, comment down below. Anthony, I was right. I correctly guessed the melody and the lyrics. Okay, this one's called Taped to My Ceiling. And this one is called Shelf Life. Thank you so much for watching. As one final note, go follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I've been posting on TikTok and Instagram. I showed this earlier, but if you think this set looks cool, and say goodbye to my cat. He says goodbye. Good night, Philadelphia. This shirt's so cool. Okay, bye.